Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the PlugCast. It's Cali Plug. I got a special guest with me, Billyracxx. What's up?
Yeah. Billyracxx, all the way from Houston. What's good?
H-Town. What's up, man? Already. Hey, man, every time I hear Houston, I have to say that shit, man. I feel like,
man.
Hey.
That was a word I had to adjust to when I got there.
Already.
Yeah.
Already. So, if people don't know you, could you introduce yourself? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's Billyracxx. I don't even talk
what
a lot.
you do?
Man. It's crazy. Doing these things is a big adjustment because it's been coming my way a lot more. But it's Billyracxx, man. I'm an artist, not a rapper. I'm an artist.
For sure.
And, I'm an artist, bro. So I do a lot of shit from Houston. Well, I'm normally from Florida, not normally, but I'm mainly from Florida, and I live in Houston. I moved there when I was like 15.
Word.
And just been getting tapped in ever since, man. You know what I'm saying? That is that short.
So how'd you start with the music shit? How'd you start, becoming an artist and, developing your style and shit?
Yeah. It's crazy. A lot of people be like, music is in my family forever, all that shit. I've been doing music for like 4.5 years.
Word.
I just randomly found that shit. I was in college trying to do whatever. And I just found music, man, and I just delve into that shit. Start going crazy. Everything that's come from now has just been like me fully embracing a creative and not trying to be a rapper, you know what I'm saying, or persona. It's really been like just being a creative. So everything that's come with that has got me here. So 4.5 years, it's turned me into an animal. But that's just, on the creative basis.
Now, can we distinguish that for artists out there and people out there, like they're wondering, being a creative genius, like what does that entail? Like what is that compiled of?
I think it compiles of it's like a vibe. It's just music. So first of all, you gotta be yourself, be passionate about something.
Okay, take notes, y'all. Take notes.
Nah, I ain't trying to be no teacher, bro. It's just what it is. It's like you gotta be passionate about it. Like everybody rapping. But that's what's separating niggas. Like the voice part of it is the gift. Like, so having a voice is a gift, I think. That's what's going, what I'm saying? It's like being an athlete. That's what's, something you're born with. And then just the practice, keep doing this shit. That's what turned you to a beast. So I think I got both. I think I was gifted with a voice, and then I just been going crazy, just been creating, bro. And that's turned me to what it is. I think being a creative genius is just like embracing whatever fucking you trying to tell. It ain't like a gimmick. It's not a gimmick.
That's deep. Who are some of your music inspirations growing up? Like, who'd you fuck with? Like, what was your like Pac, Biggie, old school, new school, Trick Daddy?
I'm from Florida, bro. I'm from Orlando, Florida. So
shout out to the 407. What it do?
Yeah. So I grew up. Don't get me wrong. I grew up like Boosie,
Webby.
I grew up on Southern shit. Yeah, Boosie, Webby, fucking Plies, Gucci, all that shit. That's what I grew up on. So. But as far as like now, I look back, what like really stuck with me, what kind of influenced me, niggas like Missy, Busta Rhymes, like Ludacris.
Yeah.
A lot of them was doing like crazy shit that kind of influenced me. I didn't really realize it till now, cause like I told you, I wasn't on some music shit all my life. Yeah. So now I look at like obviously Wayne. That's it. Like, so being from the South, that's like the main nigga. But yeah, man, I want to say now looking back, like people like that, Erykah Badu, like Andre 3000. Shit, people like that.
Where do you think the hip hop and the music, rap, and hip hop and rap? What do you think of the state it's in now?
I think it's good and bad. I tell you, it's real good and bad because it's like a lot of doors open. So like you really could create a picture, bro, and sell that shit. And if you really
6ix9ine.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't even talking about even on the sell gimmick side. Like I said,
okay.
I don't know. I'm not even talking about on that side. I'm talking about really just like. You could paint a fucking picture. Now you got the internet, you got social media. Like you could really sell something. Like if you see now,
instantaneous. That.
If you see now, you got brands like you got fashion brands that used to do campaigns around like models and shit. Now they doing it around influencers and all type of shit like that. So now I feel like it's good because now people feel like it's like the floodgates open. So that's the bad part about it because people feel like there's a lot of music out there that ain't lit, but there's a lot of shit out there that wouldn't have broke through.
Well, you see a lot of underground artists that have big merchandise bases too. Like for example, Suicide Boys, Lil G-Nar, he got the G Narcotics. Like they're making bread off the merchandise thing. You fuck with the fashion too? You got some gear about to drop or anything?
Yeah. So like Religion is a project I'm working on.
Sick.
been building a lot of anticipation around it. I've been seeing a lot of growth, just a lot of new shit been happening for me over the past 3 months. My nigga Chase the Money is the producer on it. So that's my boy. That's like my brother. Really in this music shit, like a real organic relationship with him. So what has manifested from that shit is really finna be crazy.
Word.
You know, he had a big impact over the past year. So with my sound and everything that's kind of like been anteing up around me, like shit finna go crazy. It's called Religion. So you can, you know, if you know my background and know like my visuals, know just my brand and my image, like just think of that name, Religion. You could tell, you know, you can kind of anticipate what I'm about to come with.
Okay. Now I seen you rocking with Empire. Was that just like a one little album deal? How did that go down? What are some of your, you know, you got any complaints with that? Were you fucking with it? You know?
Nah, man. Like music is like it's like learning, creating relationships. Don't ever burn bridges.
Word.
Networking, it's all about who you know. So like
Take
that's how I
notes,
consider
y'all.
my shit. Like I'm independent. Like honestly, I'm finna be like the ultimate independent artist out here. That's how I feel. So everything like that I did with.
How'd you get with Empire?
Yeah, with Empire was a single. It was like
okay,
a single,
just single.
Yeah, it was a single.
And that was cool.
Yeah, it was cool. That really came about through Riveting Entertainment. They're like a production company. They showed me a lot of love.
Where they out of?
L.A.
Riverton Entertainment.
Riveting.
Oh, Riveting. Okay, I got to get with them too. That's what's up.
They shoot a lot of shit with Chris Brown.
Word.
Like Super the Bacow.
Okay.
They done a lot of underground shit. Like not super underground, but you know, Insomniac Lambs, like you know, my level type of underground, whatever you want to consider that shit.
Okay.
And that's how I tapped in with them. Like their directors, just their whole creative team fuck with me. So we kind of tag team and did that shit.
Is it hard doing the indie thing, like with the streams, YouTube checks, iTunes checks? You know, whether it be the Empire, the TuneCore, is that shit hard to keep track of? Do you do it all yourself?
I think music finna like become real content based, more content based. So
can you go more into that a little bit, please?
Like everybody, like being an artist, you gotta create content. So like when you like, why you sign to a label? I mean, you sign to a label to put your shit out there, but you also sign to a label to have some type of consistency to like keep your image up, your brand up.
Word.
So that's what I've been doing as an independent artist. So I'm just gonna keep getting better at that. So like, I guess it's like it's a challenge. It is what it is. Like I think, like I said, it's content based. I'm a creative. I could create. Like, never gonna stop doing that shit. Like, I can eat with that shit. So that's really got me where I'm at. So now it's about building on top of that, you know, branding. It's about leveraging that shit, trying to get into a price.
I see a lot of labels. They usually do blogs up and coming to like an album or a mixtape release. You know what I'm saying? They usually do like a road to an album, like especially Kevin Gates and Dolph. Like right before they about to drop a project, they might do like a 3-series blog or something like that, you know, to anticipate the project too. Now, are you more just like showcasing everyday life, your lifestyle, your creativity, or just, you know?
A little bit of both. A little bit of both. A little bit of both. Right now, I'm working on a mini documentary that we looking at.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Is that with Rivet too, or is that with them?
Nah. And it's cool. Like I actually did like a little profile with Riveting. So
that's sick. That's on YouTube.
It's about to be out. Like it'll be on YouTube and on that platform.
That's dope.
It'll probably be either right before the project or right after it. So I did some shit with like All Def that we're about to drop. It's a mini documentary that we're looking to premiere through All Def. That's probably gonna drop like right after the project. It's kind of showing the road to the project when me and Chase started working, to me traveling back.
How'd you meet Chase?
A while ago, like a year and a half ago, like 2 years ago, maybe.
Okay. Y'all just clicked immediately. Synergy.
Like on some shit. He was in Houston, and then like I think like we might have tapped in with each other on Instagram a while. But when he was in Houston, he tapped back in with me and just started building from there communication.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it just turned into something. Like we've been in contact for like 2 years, steady, strong, like just working, sending shit back, and now, but we never forced nothing. And now the time came right now.
Okay.
To the project.
Well, you are on a weed PlugCast. When was the first time you smoked weed? People want to know.
When I was fucking, I was that one that was like, I'm not gonna smoke. So 7th grade, I hung around a whole bunch of niggas that always smoke.
You funny.
Like, I'm not gonna smoke. I'm not gonna smoke. And then I think I started smoking like freshman year. He was like, we're gonna smoke before the football game. So it became like a little ritual to smoke like Thursday night.
Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying? So I started doing that shit, blowing. Doing my shit, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm still eating, I'm still handling business. Started becoming a dope head.
Yeah.
Smoking every day in high school. That's really how it came about, man. That shit was pretty much like a lot of niggas.
Do you need weed for your creativity? You need it every day? Can you live without it? You know what I mean?
Every day.
Every day.
It's an addiction.
Every day. Okay. Okay.
It's a full blown addiction. Niggas be like they not addicted to it.
Wood life, you fucking with the woods, the papers.
The woods.
Wood life. Okay.
And that was a transition. That's crazy.
I know.
Because I think everybody be like that.
I know.
I think everybody smoked swishers before.
Yeah, that's a topic, a consistent topic on the PlugCast is the swisher transition to the woods.
I don't even smoke papers though. You had the paper right there.
I know, man.
I can't even smoke papers.
Shout outs to Wiz, dog. Shout outs to Wiz. Now, let's go back into the Florida scene real quick, bro. We got a lot of artists that came out of Florida. Do you kind of separate yourself from that category? And it's mostly like underground, mainstream SoundCloud rappers. Then you have artists that made it mainstream, like Lil Pump and Smoke Perp. You know what I'm saying? They made it mainstream, Yeah. Then we have, underground mainstream artists, like, whether it be Fat Nick, Wi-Fi Funeral, the homies Rob Banks, some of them consider themselves SoundCloud rappers. Some of them just consider themselves artists, too. Yeah. What's your take on that, the whole Florida scene and the SoundCloud scene?
Nah, for one, like, I'm an alien. Like, I'm a whole alien. I'm on some other shit. Like, so it don't even, all that shit don't really matter. But when you come to my take on it, like, shit, like, I moved from Florida when I was, like, 14. So, like, when I came to Texas, like, I got influenced heavy. So, like, it's like a mix. Like, you can see I talk fast as fuck. But I try to slow down because, I've been in Texas since 10 years. Like, that's been a problem. So, like, I think with the music, like, I think Florida just developing a sound that a lot of people embracing and is having a success. So people, like, they labeling it. But in 10 years from now, that label might drop. It might just be, you know what I'm saying? This might just be Florida rap shit. Yeah. I think people just trying to label it now because it's like a wave or whatever. And, like SoundCloud niggas is starting to really get real money. And it's like, or whatever, but it might, cause some of them niggas be sounding like Bone Thugs and Harmony type shit.
3-6 Bone Thugs, like underground, darker sound. You know what I mean? It's cool. It's cool.
Niggas ain't from Florida.
Yeah.
So like,
okay,
it is what it is. Like, shit. I think I got like aspects of that sound in my music, but then at the same time, like, I could sing a little bit. You got auto-tune and how I project my voice, and then like,
that's deep.
I'm in Texas, so shit slowed down and.
Screwed.
Then I heard people be like, "Oh, I can hear Texas sound now." Like, oh, why? Because like Travis going dumb, you know what I'm saying? So now it's Texas sound.
Has he been a motivation for you too?
Yeah, he from Mo City, so like, we went to the same school, all that shit. Like we.
I went to the same school.
Yeah, he graduated a year before me.
So, damn.
Like, yeah, like, man, we got networks that's like kind of tapped in. I wouldn't doubt that he probably heard some shit or whatever. But yeah, it's a motivation. That's Mo City shit. Like when you speak of Houston, like I really live in Mo City.
I mean, it must be total motivation, you know what I'm saying?
I really live in Mo City, so like that's kind of like 5 minutes outside of Houston. So like most people be like Houston. Yeah. Many people say Mo City. You heard him say Mo City in his music. Yeah. So like, yeah, that's a straight motivation, nigga. That nigga's worldwide. So I would
He's probably getting 200,000 a show now. He made it up to the top, bro.
Stupid. Yeah. So it's possible.
Yeah, man.
It's real. So yeah, but like I said, I heard people say that Texas sound. I think that's, how we use the auto-tune, how we projecting our voice and going crazy with that. I think people gonna start labeling that even more. Like, I can imagine like me going stupid. People like the label they gonna put on that. Even hearing me, I'm from Mo City and shit, whatever. But like, but my boy Don Toliver out of Houston, like, going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
What do you got coming out next? Like, what's your next project? You got some visuals. You got a mixtape. Yeah. Can you tell the people what you got coming out next?
Yes, sir. So we were speaking on the religion shit. So that's what.
The religion. Okay, I didn't know if the religion was just fashion merchandise thing. My bad.
Religion's a project. It's gonna be like 8 tracks. I already put the cover out on Instagram. Like, it got a lot of good traction.
You got features or dolo?
No, it's just dolo.
Okay, that's dope.
All produced by Chase the Money. I got Sound Mob on one of the productions, like added production.
Where are they out of?
Houston.
Okay.
They did shit with like Meek Mill's Tory Lane, that We Lady track.
Oh, they did that?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
So that's what I got dropping.
Some visuals too?
Yeah, the single.
We gotta shoot a video for you here, man. We're gonna shoot one for you here next couple of weeks, bro. Hey. You stay out here? You stay out in Cali, or you just out here just?
I just be back and forth.
Okay, which is politicking, networking, music, studios, videos, A to Z. Some label shit maybe too.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, bro, like the visual, February 15th.
Okay, you dropping that?
Dead Friends.
Okay. Now, do you have any advice for upcoming artists? You know what I'm saying, as far as like creativity or pushing or motivation you could give to the people?
That's like a cliche type of question. I don't want to give like a cliche answer. Damn, like I'm gonna tell you the same thing I gotta tell my little sister on some basic life shit, like the passion shit, like for real, like it's been some situations I could have jumped in that could have altered my situation.
Yeah.
It's like I could have not been doing this shit.
Yeah.
I think being passionate about this shit has really got me in the situations and got me to a point where like I think this gonna be life. Or I know this life shit. Like I'm about to really like do some shit. I be like on some influence over clout shit. So like to be on that type of shit and not chase like, you know.
I like that movement, influencers over clout. IOC.
Yeah, influence over clout.
I like that. Yeah.
So to chase that shit, you gotta kind of be chasing something that's kind of like, it's not tangible for regular people. It's like when you putting something, the next thing out, it's like for a different reason. It ain't really
Passion.
For immediate shit. It's like, yeah, it's on some other shit.
Yeah.
That shit keep you going, bro.
Mental discipline, right?
Yeah.
Every
like
day.
Even when I get this bag and shit, I'm trying to think about like, all right, like, cause right now I'd be like, damn, if I had a budget to do this, I'm gonna do that.
Strategic moves.
Yeah. So when I get the bag, I'd be like, damn, passion gonna make me do something different with the bag. Like that's the only thing that's gonna keep you like, I don't know. I think that's, but I ain't trying to be cliche. Like,
say less, man. You already know. If people want to get at you with social media, can you tell them your social media handles?
Here you go, bro. Billyracxx.
You want to spell it for
easy
them?
way to do it is like I say Billy. Everybody know how to spell Billy.
Billy.
Yeah. And then it's Racks, but without it's RACXX. CXX.
So simple. RACXX.
Yeah.
Okay.
Billy
And
Racks.
do you got any shout outs before we jump off the PlugCast?
Man, shout out my whole fucking family first. Everybody know that. Then shout out my team, bro. I ain't got to go into names of everything because my team's small. All them names gonna come to light as I grow. Like you can't hide it. So I can't do that shit without them. That's really it, my nigga. Like I've been fucking creating for 4 years, bro. Like it's 4 years of foundation. So like, I'm just ready for niggas to show me love and I'm gonna show it back.
Word, man. I see some big things with you. You really got a distinctive flow, a unique style, and you're passionate about your music and your craft. And, bro, I want to get you on some more PlugCast in the future. You know, the progress when you drop a new joint, you're always welcome to come through, smoke one, kick it with the Cali plug. And appreciate you coming through, bro.
I'm going to definitely tap in, bro. Every time.
Thanks,
I'm a persistent person, bro.
For sure, dog. That's what it is. CB on B, Cali plug, baby.